Hey Scorpio, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not, thank you for rocking with me, Scorpio, regardless of how long you've been here. If you are new to the channel, my name is Shauna, and this is your highest good tarot, where we are here to put in work. So, Scorpio, if you're just starting off on your work journey, or if you've been putting in the work to elevate, to evolve, to grow towards your highest self, grow towards your highest potential, towards the divine, Scorpio, you have found your folks. Look no further, unless you want to, you know, free will and all. But today, Scorpio, we are talking about the blockages that you can remove to walk in your divine purpose. Now, a lot of us have grown up thinking, I'm one of those people, that you have to be in organized religion to know what your divine purpose is. That is not true. Now, some people are. Some people also make money from walking in their divine purpose. That's okay if you don't. Some people work at the grocery store and still walk in their divine purpose. Some people work in the corporate world and still walk in their divine purpose. They are specific to each person because that is how the universe, that is how the divine works. So we're going to get started here with finding out what gifts, Scorpio, you have that you're going to use to walk in your divine purpose. What gifts, Spirit, the Scorpio have that they're going to use to walk in their divine purpose? We have the Emperor. We have Judgment. Okay, already two majors. So that's a big deal. We have the Page of Pentacles. Keep in mind, Scorpio, that this message is not for every Scorpio placement, and that is okay. Take it as it resonates. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Scorpio, again, this isn't for everybody, but some of you are meant to work for yourselves, because we do have the Emperor here, who is usually, for me, a business owner, or it could be somebody in upper management, damn near close to C-suite, but definitely a business owner. Scorpio, some of you have an ability to actually, like, mediumship. Yeah, some of you actually have mediumship, where and I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles here, which is, I mean, not Page of Pentacles, that's right here. The Page of Cups, which is definitely about intuition, um and learning, like, pages are learning or whatever. They are usually at the bottom rung when we're talking about page night, Queen King. So it's somebody who is a messenger as well. So receiving messages, like psychic messages, because mediums are psychics, but owning a business around your psychic ability. Like, some of you may be able to talk with, or do talk with angels, or do talk with deceased loved ones. But we also have the Page of Pentacles, which is definitely about earning. money, like getting a little bump starting off. Maybe you'll be doing it part-time uh initially. Yeah, it's like you can speak with people's ancestors as well as the angels. Can we clarify this? Yeah, some of you will again will start off part-time, like building a clientele. It may even it may even start online. Some of you, it may start more so with a friend group or in the community where you may be charging people, here and there. But um, word of mouth is the best advertisement. Yeah. But again, we have two majors here. So once you start, it's going to change the trajectory of your life, Scorpio. Like for real. And it's not to say there won't be challenges, but you'll be able to handle them. What's blocking? Oop, let me put this. Is this it? Okay. What's blocking Scorpio from walking in their divine purpose? Knight of Swords. Some of you may be a little bit impulsive. Yeah. A little bit impulsive to react as opposed to respond. Um, because there is a difference between a reaction and a response. One requires thought and consideration, the other one does not. And we have the sun here at the bottom of the deck. And sometimes some of you may be in a rush to be argumentative, to convince folks that you are right about something, as opposed to um having peace. Like it's that age old question. Would you rather be right or would you rather have peace? The sun here is about joy, peace, um, prosperity, all those things, compassion and confidence. And it's that versus here. Would you rather argue and be right or would you rather have peace? So it's really about, for many of you, picking and choosing your battles. For others of you, um, quelling those impulsive um, um, compulsions, really. Like, do you have to confront everything about everybody about everything? Does everything have to be an argument? It isn't for everybody. Like, some things do require grace, giving people grace, showing people compassion, and just keeping your joy and your peace. Maintaining that shit. What's the advice? What's the advice for Scorpio to remove the blockage? Fell out. It'll come back out if it was supposed to be there. What is the advice for Scorpio to remove the blockage? It's another night. All these nights around here. I think what's that? That could have been that was a page. Okay. Thought I was tripping. It's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers here isn't about a romantic relationship. It's really about balance. It's about having the yin and the yang. It is about a partnership within, not just, without. Is definitely about having that connection, and understanding that you have passion, Scorpio. We get it. You got that passion. You are motivated. However, what is the thing that inspires you to help others? Even the person or the people who may be, you may want to go at right then and there. What would be that thing? Because the Knight of Wands is not is it is a fast knight, but the Knight of Wands isn't as fast as the Knight of Swords. So there is swift action with that, but there's a little bit of thought. A little bit. Because inspiration requires some thought. So let your inspiration be larger than the argument, larger than the need to be right. The inspiration for balance, the inspiration for that connection, that deep connection with yourself as well as with the people that you want to help. Let that be larger than the want to respond, or not respond, but react to a certain stimulus. Because you can be very career driven, and this could be a career for you. So that goal, that want could be larger than your need or want to be right, or want to actually get whatever it is that you want to get immediately, when we're talking about impulsivity, you know? What other messages do we have for Scorpio regarding removing blockages to walk in their divine purpose? I was about to say path, y'all. Manipulate came out. This is about strategy. Some of you will need to be strategic in how, if this, well, not if, because it's right here where it says a lot of you are going to be business owners. You have to be strategic in how you move to make this happen. And it also means being strategic in who you tell and how you operate, because there are going to be some people who want to use and manipulate you because of your gifts. I have ignore on the bottom of the deck. Don't ignore your gift. Ignore the folks who are giving you those big ass red flags that you need to avoid like the plague. Ignore those motherfuckers, but don't ignore your gifts. Don't ignore the nudges or the calling. Yeah, that's for those of you who don't know what an old school telephone looks like. That's the receiver right there. You hold it like this. So don't ignore the calling, because maybe some of you are ignoring it. And the Knight of Swords is really a symptom of the problem, which is ignoring the calling. Yeah, because a lot of you are going to help, like overhelp, give people closure. Answer questions. Put souls at peace. Last message for Scorpio regarding removing blockages to walk in their divine purpose. Last message for Scorpio. Ooh, interesting. Move on. They really like are spirit is like really like y'all need to answer this damn call. Well, yeah, because they're like saying, okay, it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. Bottom of the deck. That's you, right? We talking about your intuition. We talking about your psychic ability. It's time to move forward. Yeah. It literally says, oh my gosh. Excuse me. Remember this? What it says at the bottom of the deck? You see it says ignore. Now let's read this together. The red flags you ignore will come back to bite later. Yes, don't ignore the call. Don't ignore the call. You don't want to do that. Let's talk about these tower moments. And I can talk about it because I've been through it. Talking about ignoring. Okay, now. That's another video for another day, Scorpio. Is that it, Spirit? Spirit says that's it. All right, Scorpio. Well, you said all you know. It's time to go. Like, share, subscribe. If you would like a private pre-recorded reading, there is a link in the description box below. Until next time, y'all. Bye.